Hey guys, Angel here with the Bullish Bears team. I am making the watch list video for tomorrow, Friday the 25th. You can see that the S&P futures back when I had made my last video was in a descending triangle. It tested this resistance, it fell out of what was this support level. So we can actually remove this and redraw it. And you can see that it's still in a ascending triangle. Did I say descending? It's ascending, which is bullish, but you can see that it's testing this support and it's getting really indecisive and it's right at the support. So it's either going to head back up and test resistance and potentially break out, or it's going to break down. So the 50 SMA you can see is sort of sloping downwards, which isn't a great sign. So we'll just have to wait and see what futures is going to do. But right now it's looking like it could go bearish again. So let's take a look at stocks for tomorrow. I would say no to this. It almost filled this gap, but it's right at this resistance and it rejected off of it, so I would not put that one on. So this is interesting. It had this moving average cross. It shot up. You can see that it is a big bull pennant on the day for the 5-minute. So you can see the bull pennant there on the 5-minute. Let's take a look at the hourly, see what the hourly is showing us. Hourly is showing us the exact same thing, a bull pennant on the hourly. So I like that it's a bull pennant on the hourly and the 5-minute. Let's see where resistance is going to be around 1750. So I like this one. Alright, so bull pennant on 5-minute and hourly. Watch for resistance around 1750. That is TGI. Let's see, that one just popped up there. Oh yeah, we already looked at that one. I forgot. Alright, so this one, I don't like this FU pattern to close out the day, so I wouldn't put that one on. Unless it doesn't say that it's easy to borrow. So this one, I hate this one. I don't like anything about this. Let's see. So it's like a teeny tiny bull pennant moved up. See if we can find resistance around 325. Let's take a look at the hourly. I don't like that it closed right at a whole dollar mark and couldn't quite break it, because that's a really strong psychological resistance level, and I have a feeling it's going to just, because I've done this before, where I've put those stocks on the watch list and it never breaks that, like it was in the 299 one too, and it never broke 299, and it just continued to fall the following day. So I'm not going to put that one on because that's just too strong of a resistance that it's at. Okay, so this one I had on the watch list already this week. Actually had it to a bull flag break, and it was this candle right here, and you could have played it again today, and it's right at that resistance. So I don't like that it's right at that resistance that I had already previously mapped out. It had tested it. I had this for, Tuesday, and I had it for, I think, a break of like 183. I can't remember, but no, I don't like that it's right at that resistance. Just too dangerous. Oh, so this one I like. It is within a gap. It's got this next, oh, I have my trend line. Let me change that to my price tool. So it's got resistance at 70 cents, because all gaps must fill. Let's take a look at the hourly. Oops. Oh, I'm just having a hard time. Okay, so here is the hourly. So I like, it's rode the 9 all day. It finished near its highs. I like it. Looks like it could bull flag after hours in pre-market. So I'm going to put this one on. Let's see, 5, 6, 3, 0. Okay, so price is filling gap. Look for resistance at top of gap at 70 cents. All right, that's ADPN. All right, CLDC. Let's take a look. Nope. That tested that 200 resistance and failed. I don't like this candlestick right here. You can see this big FU pattern just tanked, so I don't like that. Oh, this one I like. So it's sort of this bull flag and then it broke out. It does have resistance at 268. I don't like that it has resistance at 268 though. Let's take a look at the hourly and see. So sort of bull flaggish on the hourly, is overextended. Let's see. Yeah, like 265 would be another resistance. You can see it tried to test it and it didn't work. So that's just, nope. Is that an easy to borrow one? Is this earnings? Okay, so it had earnings last night. It went up. Must have been good earnings. It's too unpredictable because it's still going to be, and it's a Friday, so there's going to be profit taking. So this I would not put on because it's right at that 200 resistance. That's too much of a sideways trade. I would not do that. Ooh, this one could be potential. So it closed at $5. It's got this 520-ish resistance. Let's take a look at the hourly. See what the hourly looks like. So you can see bull flag. It broke out. It could potentially form another bull flag and keep going. Okay, come on. Okay. Bull flagging on hourly. Watch for resistance around 520 and 550. That is MRMD. We have VTVT. So this one is a pump and dump. You can see all these wicks. It's pumping and dumping. And that's why it makes me nervous to put it on the watch list. Because you can see, even today, pumped up, dumped. Pumped, dumped, sideways, went up, and then it just dumped the rest of the day. Those are kind of stocks that you trade on a scanner. And I don't, like, it's a bull pennant. I don't know if I love this hammer off this. If it was green hammer, maybe so, but however, it is not overextended. But it would have resistance at 320, 333, and 340. That's a lot of resistance to get through. I don't like it. No. Okay, that one is potentially interesting. Let's take a look at the hourly, see what the hourly is showing us. It's an easy to borrow. So I might potentially put, you can see this tweezer tops right here. I might put this on as a bearish play because it's really overextended. It spent the entire day. Okay, so it had earnings. Oops. So it had earnings today. I'm going to take the bearish side of this, I think. It's overextended. Let's just look at this for a minute. Yeah. This is an easy to borrow one. I think it could come back down to the 9 EMA on all time frames. Let's see. Stock is very overextended. Extended on hourly. Watch for pullback to the 9 EMA. ADTN. Okay, CCCL. This is another pump and dump. You can tell it's a pump and dump just by all the wicks. As they pump it up, dump it. So you can see it closed here around that 366, but it went all the way up to 647. It's almost $3 just from the open down here. So from 234 all the way up to here, they just pumped that thing and then dumped it. So this is a pump and dump. Which means it would have resistance around 230 and $1.94. That's too close. Let's look at the hourly, just see what the hourly shows us. It's so messy. I don't like how messy it is. Especially on a Friday, because Fridays are just not the greatest day to trade. Because everyone's closing out trades or they're taking the weekend off or something. So Friday's just not a great day to trade. Nope, that's right, a resistance. Let's take a look. Okay, so this one is interesting. It has this piercing-ish pattern on here. So let's take a look at the hourly. See what the hourly shows us. Winter earnings. Okay, next week. Can't believe January is almost over. So I don't like that it's so overextended from the moving averages because, as you know, moving averages provide equilibrium. They're crossing over here. You could take either play on this. And I'm not sure if they're going to move back to them after hours. So you can see like it got overextended here. A bull flag, you would have thought that it would have continued up. Instead, I'm taking the bearish side just based off of that because I can. Let's see. Okay. Extended on hourly, has history of moving back to moving averages. Look for support at 9 EMA. All right. KEM. See MBOT. Also a pump and dump right there. Oh boy. That's a no for me. Not that you can't trade the pump and dumps. Those are just better traded from a scanner instead of trying to put them on a watch list. Okay, so that is interesting. It's inside a gap. It's got resistance at this 9. Let's take a look at the hourly. I would not put it on because it's right at this 50 SMA resistance, and it's trapped in between moving averages with not much room to move. It's a Friday. Probably going to trade sideways tomorrow. Let's take a look at this one. Let's see when earnings are. It's earnings season. Oh, the day after the Super Bowl that my Patriots are in again. Very happy about that, in case you didn't know. Okay, so this one, you can see bull flag. Just made a bull flag on the day, and then after hours drop to test this. Currently holding. Ooh, that's ugly. Although this could potentially be seen as a double top, or you could say cup and handle. So there's both sides of the pattern. So you have bullish patterns as well as bearish patterns in this. I'm just going to take a look at the 4-hour chart and see what that's showing me. So that, you can see, look, it's almost identical to what it did here. And it's a tweezer top. See, tweezer topped, then it just fell. Tweezer topped, tomorrow's a Friday, it's easy to borrow. I'm going to take the bearish side of this. So, tweezer top on 4-hour. Watch for support around 9 EMA. Okay. Let's see. I have a feeling this is going to be a nope. I was correct. Let's take a look at this. That one is not to borrow. It also says it has 0 shares, so I am not even going to look at that. So this is going to, what happened to this? This is not what I put on the watch list. Let's see, it's a PDN. Okay, a PDN. There we go. So this is our watch list for tomorrow, which is Friday, the 25th. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens. Yeah, as you can see, like we talked about in the beginning of the video, that futures, oh, look at that. It's gone down even since I have started this video. Again, super, that's a doji, a beautiful doji. So hope you know your candlesticks, because that super indecisive, perfect doji at the moment, right at this angular support. So we'll just have to wait and see what it does tomorrow. And if you were not a member of, the Bullish Bears, I also watch all their videos on YouTube. So if you guys don't, you should. They have really great content. So if you're not a member, you can head over here and subscribe. And, oh, look at that. By the time I get this video uploaded, because I have really slow internet and I have to go grocery shopping, it might not be here. But if it is, you can get 20% off, which is a super great deal. Which, if you do that, click on the banner here to get it. And don't go down here. But so you could get 20% off of $25 a month or $49 per month. You do get a little bit more with the deluxe. So for less than $1 a day, which we all know, if we like coffee or going out to eat or McDonald's, or like me, I love junk food, because obviously I'm a sports fan. I have a lot of stress eating that I have to do. I mean, did you watch the AFC Championship game on Sunday? I was not sure I was going to make it out alive. I had about 17 heart attacks for Christmas. This is like, I'm rambling now, I'm sorry, but for Christmas, somebody bought me this Patriots cuddle buddy. So it's like this really soft, like little Patriots person that you can squeeze. And I strangled that thing. It's the first time I've ever used it, and I was just like, it comforted me when I was having my heart attacks. Didn't know if I was going to make it out alive. I'm here for another week. I'm not sure what's going to happen next Sunday because obviously the Super Bowl, and that's going to be even more stressful. And they can never, I would love a game where they just blow a team out and I can relax. Doesn't happen, although if we win, it ends up being more fun that way. But as you can see, for less than $1 a day, you can subscribe to a stock market community and not have to go through all that pain and suffering that causes you to buy a ton of junk food. Unless your team wins their 6th Super Bowl, then it's very, very exciting. So, like I said, give us a try. I mean, here I am teaching you guys stuff and making watch list videos and writing blogs. And you know how I learned? I took their courses, I joined and became a member. I did their yearly, so I got the next level training, and it is excellent. And they have a lot of just great options, advanced options, things and stuff like that. And they're continuing to do more. So it's totally worth it, and you guys should do it. And we'll see y'all later.